Good morning, students. Welcome back to your computer class. Today, we are going to discuss a very interesting chapter, which is the last chapter of your book, also, and of your course Computer Network. So, till now, we have seen many topics, but I think that this is a very interesting topic. So, the topics which are to be covered in this are computer network, the first topic only, that what is computer network. Okay, so we will know about this. Next, we have network hardware. Okay, what are the network hardwares used in this? Why do we need a network? Okay, then how many types of network are there? Then we have a network topology. Okay, you can say a design or the architecture or the way how network are connected, and network operating system. These things we are going to see in this chapter. So let's come to the first topic, computer network. Computers were stand-alone devices when they were first introduced. Okay, so at earlier, when the computers were introduced, what happens? They were stand-alone devices. Okay, the single device. With the rapid increase the use of computers, the manufacturers began to design hardware and software that would allow the computers to communicate with one another. Okay, so what happens when the people start using the computers, the technology? So the manufacturers also think they began to design hardware and software, and that would allow the computers to communicate with one another. Okay, so the topic comes here, computer communication. Computer communication is described as a process in which one computer transfers the data, instructions and informations to the other computers. So what happened? In computer communication, the two computers are communicating with each other. They are transferring their data, instructions and informations to one another. Earlier, only large computers had communication capabilities, but nowadays, today, even the smallest computer and devices can communicate with one another using network facility. As you are having the network facility, you can easily see we are having the sharing of photos, documents, clips, audio videos through one device to another device. So, a network is a collection of computers and devices connected by communication channel. So, different communication channels are there, and network is what? It is a collection of computers and devices. Okay, so people connect computers to a network for a variety of reasons, including the ability to share hardware, software, data, information, as well as to facilitate communication. Okay, like as you can see over here, networking. Okay, so you see the two computers are connected with each other, and they are sharing their hardware and resources and software also. Okay, so this is a part of network, that computers are connected with each other. See, the different computers are connected with each other. All are connected with the network. Now, size of network. we will talk about the size of network. A network can be as small as two computers connected with each other. Okay, this much small it can be. That means two computers are connected with each other, they are forming a network. So a computer network may be spread over different parts of a city, or it may be vast, covering the whole part of the world like you are watching over here. Okay, two computers or in a city or the whole world. This much can be the size of network. So network can be large or small, that depends. As you know, different number of persons, so you have a good network. If a person knows only two persons, that is also a network. Okay, now network hardware. What are the things in network hardware? So network hardware consists of the physical devices used on network. Okay, so it consists of physical devices, okay, which is used on a network. All networks need an efficient network hardware to function. Without this, they can't function. So network hardware is needed. Like first point, you are having computers. The most important job of a network is to link computers together. If the computers are not linked with each other, or the devices are not linked with the computer, they can't share their data or the resources or the information. So when computers are linked, the people using the computers can work more efficiently. Computers connected to a network do not have to be the same type. Okay, it doesn't depend that a computers which is connected to a network should have a same type. For example, a network could contain desktop computers such as IBM compatible, Macintosh, portable computers such as notebook and tablet PCs. Okay, so that not depends that device should be same. Device can be anything. Now second hardware device which is used to collect, NIC, network interface card, which is also a very important part. An expansion card is used to provide network access to a computer, or you can say to other devices such as printer. So network interface cards mediate between the computer and the physical media. It works as a mediator between the physical media and the computer, such as cables over which data travels. Clear? Now we have connector. A connector is a device, name itself, used to connect, so that joins two networks together, and the most common connectors are hub, bridges, router. Okay, remember this. Hub, bridges, router are the connectors which connect the devices with the network. Okay, so these are very much helpful. Like hub is there, bridges and router. So we will see about them also if it is given in your book. The next came cables. Flexible metal or fiber optic wire is used to connect computers. So you can have a flexible metal or a fiber optic wire which is also flexible one to connect computers and other devices on a network. These cable or wires are insulated with a material such as plastic or rubber, so that a person doesn't get a shock, or it protects the inside wire also for getting rust or damaged. Clear? You can see here the pictures also. Okay, so the wires are covered with the plastic or rubber so that it didn't give shock to other person, and safe also. Now, resource. Any part of a computer system on a network such as disk drive, printer or memory that can be allotted to a program or a process while it is running is a resource. Okay, so listen, any part of computer system on a network, just like disk drives are there, printers are there, memory are there, if they are allotted a program or a process and while it is running, then they are called resource. In other words, it refers to the data, information and hardware devices that can be accessed by a group of computers through the use of shared connection. Okay, now in the update your knowledge, a network is a connection of two or more computers so that they can share resources. Okay, so we can also say network. A network is a connection of two or more computers for sharing hardware and software resources. Now next, a network can be internal to an organization, span the world by connecting to the internet. Instead of using the internet or internal network, some companies are having a value-added network provider for network function. Value-added network like VAN is a third-party business that provides specialized networking service for a fee. They take some amount of fee monthly, quarterly, and they provide this service. Now, need for a network. Why there is a need for network? So you can share resources such as hardware, devices, software, program, data, information with the help of networks. So sharing resources, saving time and money. Of course, if you have shared the data, it saves the time also and money also. In a second, it reaches to the other side. Now, hardware sharing. What is hardware sharing? In a network environment, each computer on a network can access and use hardware available on the network. So if you see in a network environment, a single computer means each computer on a network can access and use hardware available on the network. Suppose there are number of personal computers on a network. Each one needs to use a laser printer, and if the personal computers and the laser printer are connected in a network, each personal computer user can access the laser printer over the network whenever he or she needs it. If the device is connected through a network, a printer is connected with a network, so the devices which are connected to the printer can give instructions, can give an order to print, and they start printing. Because that laser printer connected a network and each professional computer user can access the laser printer. This is known as hardware sharing. Now next, data and information sharing. Okay. Now, in a network environment, any authorized user can use a computer to access data and information stored on the other computers in the network. That means that if you are having a network environment, then any authorized user who has the authorization, who has the permission to use a computer or to access data and information stored on other computer in the network. So a large company, for example, might store a database of customer information on server's hard disk. Okay, they are having the database of customers information on server's hard disk, and any authorized person, including a mobile user using a handheld computer, can connect to the network and can access this database. Means if the database are stored on a network, so you can access them from anywhere, from a mobile device, for a laptop, from a desktop. Okay. So the compatibility of providing access to and storage of data information on shared storage devices is an important feature of many networks. Okay, so from there and then they can see the data, share the data, save the data for future also. Now this is all about data information sharing. Now next one is software sharing. Network let people gain access to the software. Programs such as spreadsheet or Word stored on central computer. Using their own computers, individuals can gain access to and work with the programs. That means key network helps people to gain access to the programs such as a spreadsheet or word processor also stored on a central computer, and their own computer individuals can gain access to work with it. So by sharing a program, a company can avoid having to install a copy of the program on each person's computer separately. If they are sharing it, they don't need to install on each computers. Okay, if they are on a network, they don't need to install. They just share a file and each and everyone will get a file. Okay, so this is a small introduction about why we need a network. So for all these purposes we need a network. Now next topic is types of network. How many types of network are there? So there are three types of network: LAN, MAN, WAN, or there are also CAN, cluster area network. Then you can have PAN, personal area network, not personal identification number. Okay, cluster area network, or you can say campus area network, and PAN, personal area network. Okay, each one of these is discussed below, so we will see it. LAN, MAN, WAN. So first of all, LAN, which is a local area network, MAN, metropolitan area network, and last one is your WAN, wide area network. Local area network, as you know, local area network is a network that connects the computer and the devices in a limited geographical area such as home, school computer, laboratory, office building, closely positioned group of buildings. Each computer or device on the network is a node. A single device is called node in a network. Often the nodes are connected to the LAN via cables. Okay, so if they are getting any mistakes or you are doing any mistakes, it is by mistake, or you can just remove them. Okay, correct the changes, and then you can upload the things on the network. So what happened? If you see the area about network, so it is connected in a building. Okay, room, school. Okay, so this is for a small area within 100 meters to 200 meters. You can use local area network. Now MAN, metropolitan area network. MAN is a network that connects the local area network in a metropolitan area such as city or town. So means it is more larger than LAN. So a MAN typically includes one or more LANs but covers a smaller geographic area than a WAN. What happened in this? A MAN includes one or more than one LANs for city and area. So telephone companies, cable television operators and other organizations use MAN network. Okay, they follow MAN networks. Now next, what you will see in the MAN network, if you see, there is the picture how they are connected to. So now, metropolitan area network. MAN is a network that connects the local area network to metropolitan areas such as city or town, that I have read and explained you. So I hope you all have got this. Okay, because you can see in the picture also it is showing about MAN. See how it is going. Okay, through a LAN, many LANs are connected together and they are forming a network through telephone cables. Cable television operators and other organizations use MAN network. Now we come to wide area network. Wide area network is the vastest of all types of network, means it is the greatest one as compared to LAN, as compared to MAN. The network may cover, say, a whole country of the world. So it can be one large network or can consist of multiple LANs connected together. Internet is an example of WAN. So remember this, internet is an example of WAN. Means multiple LANs are connected to this. It can cover the whole country or the whole world. Okay. So WAN network is larger network. Okay. And MAN is, as compared to WAN, slower and faster than LAN. So LAN covers only the building, the small area, 100-200 meters, then not 100-200 meters, you can say 50 meters also. And if we talk about the MAN, it covers a city. Okay, and WAN covers the whole country. Now computers are connected to a server called workstation. Okay, so computer which are connected to the server, they are called workstation. LAN is capable of transmitting data at very fast rate, much faster than the data that is transmitted to over the internet, because it's a wire. Okay, so light, the speed of light is very fast. So on the speed of light, the signals transfer through wires, so it is fast. A WAN uses multiplexes to connect local and metropolitan networks to global communication network like the internet. So this is about your knowledge. Now we come to the network topology. So in networking, the term topology refers to the layout structure. I have told you the design, the structure of connected computers and devices. Okay, and devices on the network. So network topologies are categorized in the following basic types: how they are connected, how the signals are flowing in them. Okay, how they are connected in the network. So it is given bus network, star network and ring network. So let's talk about the bus network. This is also a design structure, how they are connected. So as you can see, bus network consists of a single central cable, okay, to which all computers and other devices connect. Okay, it has a central cable from where all the other devices are connected. Okay, so this is bus. Okay, it has a center, like a driver is driving the whole bus, and at back the passengers are sitting in a line. Okay, now star. On a star network, all of the computers and devices on the network connect to a central device, thus forming a star. Here also you can see a device in the center, and other computers and devices are connected to it while making a star. Okay, they are forming a star shape. Okay, so they are also having a center device, and each computer, or you can say device, nodes, they are called nodes. At last you will see the ring network. A cable form a closed loop with all computers and devices arrange also the ring. So they are just connected to each other in the form of ring. Okay, see, they are in a circle and connected to each other. So this is the design, or you can say structure, how the computers are connected with each other in a network. Okay, so this is network Topology. Once again I am repeating, just see it, that bus network consists of a single central cable to which all the computers and other devices connected. In a star, all the computers are connected on the network to a central device. Okay, here it is a central cable, not a device. Okay, central cable, but here it's a device, so forming a star, and here the cable forms a closed loop. Okay, so in both we are using cable. Okay, cable. Okay, now I hope this is okay. This is the diagram, can come examination also, that draw the bus network as star network diagram. So remember this and practice this. Okay, it is very important for the purpose of examination. Now as you can see, network operating system. The network operating system is mainly categorized into two major types. Okay, now you can see peer-to-peer network. Okay, so network of two or more computers that uses the same program or same type of program to communicate and share the data. So a network of two or more computers means more than two computers, and that they are using the same program or same type of program to communicate with each other and share data is called peer-to-peer network. Each computer or peer is considered equal in terms of responsibilities, means each computer has equal responsibilities as the other one is having. Each act as a server to the others in the network. So each computer act as a server for himself in a network. Peer-to-peer network work best in a small environment. All the computers on the network require individual administration and maintenance. They are having their own administration, own maintenance. Okay, because they are keeping them as a server for themselves. So they work best in a small environment. So one should not use peer-to-peer network in case of more than 10 computers are to be connected together. So remember this. If more than 10 computers are connected together, then you cannot use peer-to-peer network. Okay. Now next, this is the diagram. We come to the client server network. Okay, a network in which one or more computers are designated as servers and the other computers are networked are called clients. Can request services from the server known as client server network, means a network in which one or more computers are designed or designated as servers. They are made as servers, and the rest of the computers others on the network are called clients. So request services from the server. If they are requesting services from the server, then the client server network. Then what is server? A server, sometimes called the host computer, the main computer, the host, which controls access to the hardware and software on the network and provides a centralized storage area for program data information. It provides an area which is centralized for all, and the program and data are stored in that. So when a user connects to the server, then application, files, printer and other informations become available to him, because if one centralized part is there, it will share the resources to others also, and it will be easily available to them. So server, sometimes called host computer, and has access to the hardware, software both. Some servers are called dedicated servers which perform specific tasks, like a file server. Its work is to store and manages files only. Print server, it is used to print the documents. Database, it is required to store the databases. Network server manage network, and web server is the computer that delivers request of web pages to your computer. Okay. Now client. A client is a computer system that relies on a server for all resources. So it depends on a server. A client computers are always depend on a server. Like a server might store a network version of processing program. So every client on the network can access the word processing on the server. What a server provides, the resources, the things that only client will have. Okay. So here your chapter is also completed. It was a very short chapter. Hope you have understood the things. Read the chapter once again. If any problem is there, ask in the online class. I will explain it. Okay. Till then, thank you, and find out the question answer and exercise of this chapter. Then next we will have our revision. Okay.